In the previous video, I showed you how to check if you were selected for further processing on the DV website. Also, we touched on how to confirm your qualifications based on your country, your work and education. We also discussed the process of completing and submitting the DS-260 form and other related documents. In this concluding video, we will touch on the interview preparations after receiving the second notification from KCC. 2. What to expect during the interview process, and also after the interview, if you were approved or denied, and what happens afterwards. This is DN2L. Let's finish this. Pre-interview. The KCC will schedule an interview at the consulate or US embassy you selected during your DS-260 application process. Access the interview details on the Electronic Diversity Visa website using your DV confirmation number and other details by visiting this website. Information on the website will show you the interview date, the time and location. Make sure you print this as well. Note, however, that whatever be the case, make sure you and your spouse and children are available on that day for the said interview. Failure to do this will result in delays and possibly refusal of visas, so plan ahead. In addition, do not start making arrangements to sell your house, your car, properties, or even resign from your job. Make sure you have the visa in your passport page before making such moves. The interview preparation. Prepare for the interview thoroughly, just like how you prepare for any job interview. Being truthful from the start of this process will help a lot, since this will be all about the real you and your family if applicable, and nothing else. Review the interview scheduling information on the website, noting the time, date and location. Better still, make sure you set a reminder on your phone's calendar of the time and date. Review the US embassy or consulate interview instructions. Every embassy or consulate may have additional requirements for the interview. Make sure you exhaust all their requirements by visiting their respective website. If you have any questions, make sure you get in touch with them by calling or emailing them. You could visit this link for more details. Required documents to present during your interview include interview appointment information printed from the EDV website, DS-260 confirmation page. You can reprint this from the website anytime. Passports. This should be valid for at least 6 months beyond your possible entry into the USA for you and your family members. Civil documents include evidence of DV qualifying education or work experience. If qualifying based on education, high school diploma certificate should be presented. If by work, documentations which show you have had 2 years of working experience in the last 5 years. An introductory letter from your job HR office will suffice. Deportation document. If never been deported from the USA, you will not need this document. If you have, you will have to complete the form I-212. Link will be in the description. Marriage certificate. Obtain original and certified copy bearing authorized stamp or seal from the issuing authority. If marriage certificate is not available in your country, check out this link for more details. Marriage termination document. If previously married, present evidence showing each terminated marriage. Such documents may be final divorce decree, death certificate or annulment papers. Custody documentation. If your children are not adopted, you do not need this document. If they are, evidence such as certified copy of adoption decree, legal custody decree would have to be presented. Fees. Applicants must make arrangements to pay the DV visa fees of $330 per person. This is non-refundable, so if you don't get the visa, you don't get your money back. Make sure you check the embassy requirement for your country on how to pay these fees before your interview. The interview. The principal applicant, spouse, and qualified unmarried children immigrating with you must participate in this interview process. If your spouse and children will travel separately from you, they are not to participate in your interview. They can be scheduled in a different interview. You must just contact the embassy for such arrangement. What to bring to the interview: appointment letter, appointment information printed from the entrance status check website. 2. DS-260 printed confirmation page. 3. Passports for each applicant and must be valid for 6 months beyond intended date of entry into the United States of America. 4. Photographs, 2 identical color photographs of you and your family members. 5. Medical examination result. If the panel physician gave you a sealed envelope containing the result, please make sure you bring it to the interview unopened. Some physicians will send this directly to the consulate or embassy, so just make sure you check with your local embassy for this requirement. Very important. 6. Original and supporting documents. Again, all the documents we touched on during the preparation for the interview, that is your education certificate, your work document, marriage certificate, marriage termination document, custody document, etc. for you and your eligible family members if applicable. All these documents must be brought to the interview. Make photocopies of all documents as well. 7. English translations. If some documents were not in English, make sure you have English translations and present them on the day of the interview. Visa fees. You must show evidence that indeed you've paid the visa fees for each of your family members, including yourself. The form of interview will be an oral one, just like any other interview, just like a job interview. The consular officer will ask you questions and you will answer accordingly. These questions will usually be based on the documentation you provided and basically all about your life and your family. So really get your stuff together and make sure you prepare thoroughly for this. The consular officer will let you know at the end of the interview if indeed you were approved for a visa or not. Good luck on that. This you very much need it. After the interview, if your visa is approved, well, congratulations. The consular officer will inform you how and when your passport and visa will be returned to you, or when you should go and collect it. Visa denial. If your visa was not approved, they will also let you know. All hope is not usually lost when you are denied a visa. Some refused visa applications may require further administrative processing, and this they will tell you then. Visa approval. When you actually receive your visa, your DV visa will be on a page in your passport, so please make sure you check all the details before leaving the premises. Sealed immigrant package. You will be given a sealed immigrant package to present to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection at the port of entry, mostly an airport, upon your arrival in the United States of America. You must not open this envelope. Do not be that curious person that really jeopardizes this opportunity for themselves and their family members. USCIS immigrant fee. Yes, more fees. A $220 immigrant fee will have to be paid as soon as possible for the green card. If you do not pay, the green card processing will not start. Vaccinations. Children are required to have some vaccinations before enrolling in school in the USA, so make sure you do these vaccinations before traveling. This is more expensive in the USA. X-rays. Remember to hand carry your x-rays with you, not pack them in your luggage. Follow the instructions as given by the consulate. The last two. Entering the United States. The primary applicant must enter all at the same time with the family members before the visa expires, along with the sealed envelope. Note that even though you have a visa in your passport, it is the Department of Homeland Security's U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials that have the final say or final authority to grant you or deny admission into the United States. Yes, you got that right. Until you are thoroughly through with customs, keep praying. Final words. The visa one does not automatically grant you a job or a place to live in the USA. You will have to stay with family members or friends for some time before you can rent your own or buy your own place in the USA. And for a job, you will have to apply just like anyone else in the USA and find your own job based on your experience or your qualifications. So for starters, any job you can get, start with that and look for your dream job, or probably further your education to get more qualifications to get your dream job. There are a lot of opportunities up here. 2. Apply for your social security as soon as possible. You will need this before you'll be accepted for any job, so apply early. Set up your bank account, that's your checking or your savings, as soon as possible when you can. Once you have your bank account set up, you have to start building credit like a newborn. Yep, like a newborn, to be able to have access and apply for mortgages, car loans, etc. in the USA. Ask your current bank if they can provide you with a secure credit card and sign up for it. Again, more on this in future videos, but I will leave a link in the description to get you rolling. I hope this and the previous videos they shed some light on the visa lottery process. As they say, success is when preparation meets opportunity, and of course with a sprinkle of luck. So start saving money and get your affairs in order, so when the opportunity comes and you get selected for further processing in the DV lottery process, you don't waste time looking for document A, document B, and so on and so forth. You'll be ready to go and roll out in a bang. Thank you for watching and stay safe.